welcome to the show. This week we're in New Broughton in Salford. Let's take a look at what's coming up. We'll be on site looking inside one of the New Broughton houses. We're celebrating the fabulous launch and finding out what the residents think of Hazel Blear's recent visit to their brand new homes. Yes, we've got lots coming up, but first a lowdown of the area of Lower Broughton, which of course is part of Salford. Based on the River Irwell and surrounded by green space, Lower Broughton holds a lot of the history of Salford, traditionally being a strong residential area serving the local industries. It is within a short walk from Manchester Centre and has great transport links. It holds the key to the perfect balance between city and urban living and is about to benefit from some important regeneration and investment. Salford as a whole is undergoing a facelift with an exciting cultural and economic future. It's only a short walk west of Manchester, makes it an integral part of the economic and cultural revolution that is driving England's northwest forward. There is loads to do in Salford, whatever the time of year. The Quays is Greater Manchester's unique waterfront destination, situated just 15 minutes by tram from Manchester city centre, and an ideal destination for a day out or a weekend break. There is a wealth of world-class entertainment, leisure and cultural facilities on offer, including the Lowry, Manchester United Museum and Tour, the Imperial War Museum North and the Lowry Outlet Mall. At Salford Water Sports Centre, you can also try your hand at rowing, sailing, canoeing or windsurfing. The leafy area of Worsley with its tranquil waterways and footpaths is a particular property favourite. Salford itself also has a huge range of parks and waterways, making it one of the greenest districts around the heart of Manchester. Salford also has a city council actively encouraging the new Salford and forging links with industry and supporting events from ballet to archaeology. Salford is looking to its future, investing in its university, schools and younger generations, and is attracting external investment for a huge variety of projects, creating a Salford worthy of the title of city. Just a few months ago, Countryside Properties held an exclusive Superbia launch party right here on site. We went along to find out what people think, to celebrate in style, along with some very sexy models.
We saw the initial scheme down on paper and it's really nice to see them all put together, really pleased.
Very good value for money for a 4-bedroomed house for 170 odd. They're really nice.
And you get parking with it as well, so that's very good, very reasonable.
The models are fine. Models are good.
Desperate Housewives was our kind of inspiration in terms of a look, a style, because it's sexy and something new and exciting, which is what that programme was all about, really.
Suburban and urban life and urban living. I think it's quite kitsch, really. It's all that kind of play on the kind of 70s kitsch nature, and I think it just really sums up that New Broughton and Lower Broughton. It has the best of both worlds.
Don't necessarily watch Desperate Housewives, but I think it's the glamour comes in from that proximity to the town centre, but only a few moments away from green open space as well.
The most positive aspects of the suburbs are space, the fact that you know your neighbours and that you're part of a real community.
What we're going to do is very much involved in what the community is going to be. So we've got people that are existing residents and are now going to be moving into what is a new development along with private sales, and I think it's going to work exceptionally well.
Feeling not so quite so glamorous tonight with all these gorgeous models around, but I think from a property launch point of view, they tend to sometimes can be quite dry, but I think tonight it's added quite a lot of atmosphere and excitement and some visually exciting stuff, really. The 4-bedroom show home is absolutely amazing. I'm such a fiend for decoration and all things like that, so I've spotted quite a few items that I'm just dying to know where they're from, really. So I think it's really it's quite aspirational, but really quite plush and luxurious, so I think it's fantastic.
It really is. This doesn't feel cramped, considering it looks like a row of terraces. It doesn't feel cramped once you're in there.
I love the kiddies' bedroom as well, it's great.
You've got the ability to have a family house with a garden, your own space, a shed if you wish, some grass to mow.
You usually have maybe hours of commuting just to get to work or just get to see your friends, and here you really do have the best of both.
That's amazing. The window is absolutely amazing. I think for anyone that has a look round them now that they're open, they'll get to the top floor, and once they see that room, it's going to be fantastic. And I just think it creates such light in the room. I just think it's amazing.
You've got your neighbours next door that you can pop in and out, and it's going back to the old values, which is what you should do.
You've got a spacious house, you've got, a house that's eco-friendly as well, so I just think it's best of both worlds. It's superb.
Well, it does sound appealing. You've got all the amenities of urban life so close, and the appeal of suburbia, or should I say superbia. All this, and you've got the River Irwell. We sent Becky along to check out the interiors.
Diane, you've invited us down on this gorgeous sunny day. It's a good day for viewing a house, isn't it? Tell me about this one.
This is a 4-bed, 3-storey townhouse. We start the price at about 177,950 for something like this.
It's fantastic, isn't it? 4 bedrooms for less than 180,000. We're obviously in the kitchen dining area now.
Yep.
Tell me about this.
This is a standard cupboard kitchen that you can have here. Obviously we have the granite upgrade in here, which is beautiful. But you get your washer here, and you get your fridge, freezer, cooker, hob extractor, all the standard.
And quite a nice, good sized dining area over there. You've got chairs for 6.
That's right, yeah, so it's good size.
So what else is downstairs?
We've got a downstairs toilet and beautiful sized living room.
Well, let's have a look.
Okay.
Quite a lot of space downstairs, haven't you?
It's a really good size room. It's a nice family size room.
Yeah, and I would put a corner sofa in here. That would be my dream.
That'd be nice.
And nice patio doors there.
It's lovely, and obviously we've showed you here what we can do in the garden with the lovely water feature.
So all the houses have gardens, do they?
Yes, they do. The nice thing as well is they all do get like a little garden shed in there as standard as well. So
nice touch.
Yeah, it's lovely. So we're on the first floor here, Becky. This is the family bathroom here.
A good size, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very good size. Nice white contemporary suite.
It's lovely, actually. I like those tiles. So what else have we got? This is the
3rd bedroom.
Dramatic, isn't it? Love that black and white.
It's fabulous. And good size as well. So this is the 2nd bedroom.
Big, actually. So you've got an even bigger room upstairs.
Yes, we have. This has ensuite as well, which is nice.
Wow, that is good. And I love those windows there.
Well, it's really nice to be able to open them and have the Juliet balcony, isn't it?
Gorgeous. And let's have a quick look in here. Gorgeous decor in there too. That's kind of a jungle theme, isn't it?
Very cute, isn't it?
Yeah, really nice. So finally we go upstairs?
Yep. So obviously we've come through the landing here, Becky, and there's a nice little office space there.
This is extraordinary, isn't it?
It's fantastic, isn't it?
This really is amazing.
Absolutely.
Wow. I know, this is like the top of a mansion house, a kind of £600,000 house. Those windows are stunning, and you've brought us on the right days. Or what do people say when you show them this?
Well, to be honest, because they've bought off plan and they don't actually know what they were going to get, they're very, very pleased.
I bet they are. That is absolutely gorgeous. What a lovely room.
It's beautiful.
And another ensuite as well there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good size as well.
It is. Fantastic. And all for less than 180 grand.
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it? Really enjoyed it. And you've got apartments here as well?
We do, yes.
Okay, so you're going to show me those?
Yeah.
All right.
So this is the apartment.
Ah, nice big space, isn't it?
It's lovely. This is a 2-bed apartment, so you've got a master bathroom and an ensuite in the master bedroom.
Lovely, lovely living space here. You've got
It's a good
everything.
size.
Yeah, it is a good size.
Fabulous homes there, and the apartments aren't bad either. Don't forget, you're only about a mile up the road from Manchester with all its bars and restaurants. Next up, Jill Burdett went to talk to some of the lucky ones who've already moved into their homes in New Broughton.
This is your first house together. Where did you be looking before you decided to buy here?
Worsley was a little bit out of our price range, and Broughton wasn't really living up to expectations, so we then sort of moved the area to maybe the city centre, because our friends live there. And I mean, Lindsay had always wanted to live in Manchester city centre, and I've worked here before, so we sort of started looking around here.
When we first came here to have a look at the show house, we didn't even know the area existed at all, and we've never been to this side of Newbury Road. We found it by accident, by looking in the magazine, and so all we really saw was a building site, because our house was literally, it was being built then, weren't it?
Yeah, there was a few up. No one had actually moved into the area yet, and obviously there was the show house and the sales team.
You've been looking at apartments, but you've ended up buying a 4-bedroom news house with a garden. Why did you opt for that?
The show house itself was the 4-bedroom, and I think it was the master bedroom was what sold it to us. Also the amount of space compared to the actual space that you get in the city centre, and parking spaces. We needed 2 parking spaces, so obviously to commute to work. The ability to have friends down as well from sort of London and Sheffield, where some of our friends are based, and to get them to stay over was also sort of very tempting to us.
We had quite a lot of boxes to take, like parking, a guest bedroom and office for both our work, and the apartments we were looking at didn't meet, they didn't even have any room for any of that really. I've always been set on having an apartment in town, and Sean's always been set on having a house. So I think it kind of it suits us both really. I'm near the town centre, which I wanted, and we've got the house, we've got the space.
We've got a back garden, which obviously our friends in the city centre very jealous about. They're waiting for us to do it up until we can have barbecues, depending on the weather, obviously, the famous Manchester weather. It's ideal. I mean, it's literally 3 stops on the bus into the city centre. If I want to go and see my mum over in Widnes, it only takes me 20-30 minutes to get to, which is really handy. Obviously for Lindsay to go and see her mum and dad as well, I think it takes 20 minutes. So it's right in the hubbub, and obviously you've still got the sort of the bustle, if you want it, of a city centre lifestyle, even though now it's like really nice and quiet, and the area is just like an up and coming area.
How does it feel being among the first people to have moved into a whole brand new area?
I think it's just going to be a little bit more busier and get the hustle and bustle from town, especially what they're doing across the road with the apartments and the shops there. And it's just got a nice feel to it because it's brand new. Everybody wants to look after it, and everybody wants a little community, that everybody's really friendly and just really striving for this community, really.
There's an awful lot of money being spent here developing new housing. Do you think it's going to be a good investment in 5 years' time?
I think so. I think that the property prices that we were looking at in the city centre, we were going to struggle with the 2-bedroom apartment with 2 parking spaces. And so for what we've got here, price-wise it's excellent, and when sort of more people realise about the development, and obviously when the development becomes completed as well, I think the prices are just going to go up.
And there's a very contented couple, and who can blame them? Because with all this regeneration, New Broughton looks like an ideal place for young professionals and for families. But if you're still not convinced, here's a more in-depth look at the amenities Broughton has to offer. Situated on the north bank of the River Irwell, Broughton is classed as a deprived inner city area, but there is a huge amount of investment pouring in, and it is seen as the next place ripe for commuters to live in due to its proximity to Manchester city centre. House prices here are around £120,000, whereas across the river they are closer to £141,000, showing just how much potential this area has. There are some good schools in the area, crime levels have now reduced, and the unemployment rate has gone down, meaning a rapid turnaround in Lower Broughton. The area also offers good local parks, its very own pool and gym, and is in within easy reach of some great local shops where you can buy everything from cars to jeans, as well as the nearby city centre shopping. The £120 million development Broughton Green has begun the regeneration of the area, setting a high standard nationally, establishing a sustainable new community with a wide range of mixed tenure homes, intertwined with comprehensive community facilities and services. The design ethos places greater importance on people and the creation of communities. Integral to developments in the area is the enhancement of the local shopping, sports and recreational facilities. So this really is the place to be for the future. And it isn't just potential buyers who've been given a tour of the site. Salford MP Hazel Blears was here just a few weeks ago to hand over some highly anticipated keys to some of the residents. People said to me the one single thing why people left Salford was crime, disorder, drugs, all of that. Yes. And if you can sort that out, actually, you know, it's a brilliant place to live.
Well, that's it. I think
it's a much safer place. Much safer place. Yes. No? Oh yes, it just doesn't happen on its own, does it? You have to. But also, if you get decent families in, they're a bit more demanding, aren't they? And they say we're not putting up with it.
Well, absolutely.
Decided to pull them down, and we was offered this house, so we've just gladly taken it, and we're over the moon, literally. I've always lived in Salford anyway. I've lived in Salford all my life, especially Lower Broughton area.
Don't be messing the kitchen up already.
But I wouldn't have gone anywhere else. I think because it's a new house, brand new, you know, we've been given a chance to have a new property and mingle with people that have bought theirs as well. So, you know, we can't tell no difference between private and rented. So that's why we decided to take it as well.
Cheers. Yeah. We should have a glass of something really, shouldn't we? Have you got any neighbours?
Yes, on both sides now. Yeah. Most of my neighbours have come over here. I know the girl next door very well, and a couple of the neighbours have gone into next street, so you know we are quite close, which I'm quite happy about because we wanted to stay with the neighbours. And this is two boys.
You're going me to death, what you like.
Well, we came under compulsory purchase, so we had to sell back to the council, and we've taken this one for rent for now. We'll be looking at options over the next year. For a terrace house, they're really quite compact actually. You know, Yeah, I think they're very nice.
Are you nursing? Well, home care.
Home care, yeah.
It's smaller than what we've had. Well, what we're used to. But then again, like I said, the kids are growing up now. So, you know, like my son's 23 and my daughter's 18. So, I think it'll be ideal.
No cooker, nothing to make the dinner with.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow, is it?
So you actually hope to move in tomorrow, do you?
Mm-hmm. Well, it'll probably be during the week.
During the week, slowly.
Yeah,
you're only around the corner, aren't you?
It takes time.
Yeah. What do you think of the kitchen and the
It's
units
good,
and everything? Yeah, not bad.
Cool. We had good neighbours over there and they've sort of followed over here.
It's sort of a bit of a community, wasn't it? But we decided to take one on the front. Originally we were going on Duke Street.
This looks like it's going to be good. It's been a rough area, Salford, but it seems to be getting better.
Some of the very pleased residents there, and we're off now to find out from another resident who's moving into one of these brand new homes.
So you've been in this house for 7 years now, but
Yes.
there are obviously some problems with damp and things coming through. What's it been like living here sort of recently?
Quite a nightmare. It's embarrassing to let people in because of like the ceiling's falling down, as you can see, and the area's not very nice. It just looks as though it needs knocking down and rebuilding as it is being done.
So when you first heard about the plans to redevelop the area, and
Mhm.
you're obviously living here, what did you first think? Were you worried about what was going to happen, or were you?
Wasn't worried. I just thought, oh, please let it be me. You know, I have one of the new houses. Very excited, hoping that I'd be included, and saw the plans of the houses and thought I'd love one.
You were told, it's about 18 months ago I think now, that
Yes.
actually this house here on Earl Street was being knocked down and you were going to be moved.
Yes.
And what sort of property are you going to be moving into?
I think they call them townhouses. You've got your kitchen and dinette downstairs, a living room, bedroom, bathroom on the second floor, and 3 bedrooms and a bathroom on the 3rd floor. And they look absolutely gorgeous.
Because you see the plans here, just look very, very modern. And one of the good things for you from your point of view, I think, is the courtyard inside, isn't it? Where you've got access to the secure courtyard where the children can play.
Like here, it's terrible for bikes and cars and lots of other nuisance things, and you just feel more secure because it's an enclosed area, so your children can actually play. And their safety is paramount.
So you can see yourself then playing and you wandering out and going into the green area and meeting your neighbours.
It looks like a broad, you know, especially when the sun's shining on it. It's all the paving is white and patterns in it. It just looks absolutely beautiful. It's just a dream come true, actually.
Excellent, lovely. Thanks very much.
I do love a happy ending, and Countryside have done a superb job in redeveloping this area. There's no doubt that a thriving community will be here by Christmas. To check out the properties again, join us at channelm.co.uk, and next week we're going for a nosy around some new properties in Beswick and also further afield in Derbyshire.